What's up, guys? Nice to come at you with another Granblue Fantasy versus Rising video. Something I didn't even know about. So I didn't know that like we got any update or anything towards the game. I randomly, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all remember how in the last video I got a daily idea, and the idea was to talk about the problem with the small fighting game community. And that video actually like really good, way better than I expected or anything like that. I got another idea today, and I'll show y'all right here. Let me go ahead and just zoom in a little bit. I'll zoom in also in editing so y'all see it a lot clearer. It gave me an idea yesterday why I'm excited for Granblue Fantasy Versus. And the irony of this is that me and my homie was talking about this not too long ago. He was like, yeah, that new Granblue game that's coming out in a little bit that I did a reaction to the initial trailer that came out. If I remember, I'll throw it up in the what is it called? I'll throw it up at the top of the screen in the top right corner with the little eye icon, or I'll make sure to add the playlist somewhere in the video for you to watch it, so you can watch the first one, or you can just go back and like look for it. But I'll try to throw that up there so you don't gotta search for the video. But that had me interested, and then I went and looked, and for the people that don't know, Cry Games, or I guess some of the people working on this, I'm not big on the Granblue franchise, so I don't know, but like, they have a new video right here that came out 3 days ago, and these other videos came out a month ago, and this video right here isn't. This is like extra game modes and stuff that could be going on. So let me know in the comments if you want me to react to that. But I was gonna react to that one. I saw this, and this is like a just flat out new character. So I was like, oh shit. Also, my bad, didn't check the audio on that one. But I was like, oh shit, like this is like a whole new character. So I was like, let me go ahead and just react to this, because there was some other stuff that I was going to talk about and why I was excited about Granblue. But this whole new character, I was like, fuck, I might as well just go ahead and throw all this together in one video. So let's go ahead and watch it. So Anila, if the L is silent in her name, I don't know, but Shorty got goat horns, or ram horns, I guess. And this is not a character that I remember seeing in the initial what's it called? The initial trailer when they first came out like a month ago. Okay, so Shorty, first of all, got the fucking bongalongas. Hold on. I was about to say, come on. I know this. I know I put this in 4K, so that's why it's taking a little minute. But I'm like, come on, don't you do that to me. But she got a spear. She got the bongalongas. Okay, we see you. The clash mechanic, honestly, that should look sick. In terms of like this gives me very much a reminder of like the Gogeta versus Broly, where they're hitting and the hit looks like it's about to shatter the universe. Yeah, let's see what type of character she is. Also, some more gameplay on this game, which, like I said, kind of surprised me because we didn't really get too much of it in the first trailer to give us like a little bit. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. She's styling on dumbass. Hold on, wait a minute. Go back. She fucking was just smoothing on him. Doing that in a fucking match would be so funny. Just fucking styling on, just walking with the spear, hitting with the left, right, left, right. Okay, that's her grab. So she used sheeps as projectiles. Gotcha. Okay, that's her taunt. Or not her taunt, that's her initial. Whoa, hold on, go back. I can't speak too like heavily on this stuff I'm saying because I've never played a Granblue game, so I don't know like many of the mechanics and like inputs and stuff. So I'm just like taking all this in at once. Goddamn. Yo, this character fucking looked thick in the initial trailer. Look dope as hell with the claws, with the like galaxy effect on them when they're doing certain attacks. That shit look dope. Okay, super. Again, sorry if not saying much. Just like I was looking at this combo here, and I was like, okay, this is like I guess maybe one of her B&Bs. All right, solid combo. Ooh, I wonder what effect that is, where she like sent the sheep and then she like hovered over to her, like right there. Oh, I thought she was about to fucking shoot a flaming fist at them. I was about to be like, hold on, wait a minute. Thought you was fucking using sheeps and shit. I'm like, where the fuck this power came from? She about to hit your ass with the Detroit Smash. Okay, that was a super for sure.
Granblue Fantasy versus Rising.
Still in development. Okay, just wanted to see maybe if they were gonna go. 2023. I think they told us that in the initial reveal trailer for the game that was coming out this year. We just don't know when this year. If it's still in development, then I don't know. Don't miss the next trailer. Tune in 3/31st to 4/2 to witness a new Granblue Fantasy versus King Ascend to the Throne. Oh, because it's gonna be at Evo Japan. Okay, cause I was about to say I looked at the Evo lineup for over here in America. I was like, I don't remember seeing. Wait. No, yeah, Granblue wasn't there because I watched the Lotus's reaction to it and he was like, no, Granblue, but then he remembered that Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising isn't out yet, so obviously it's not going to be an Evo unless it comes out before. So this might be, since they're saying witness a new Granblue Fantasy King come and be at Evo Japan, then it might be out before Evo. I don't know when Evo Japan is, if it's at the same time as normal Evo over here. But if that's the case, then it's coming out before Evo. That's kind of like a telltale. If they're going to be like, yeah, watch a new king win like a tournament for Granblue, then it's like, okay, it's coming out before then, obviously. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely it was a weirder character for me, because like, I'm like, okay, she fights throwing sheeps and using sheeps to like run up on you and like uses a movement option, but at the same time it's a projectile. So it's kind of like, it kind of was an interesting take, and it like was a little off-putting at some points because of how she fought. Because she can like jump off the sheep and use it as a movement option, like I said, but then she can just flat out use the sheep to run up to you to then fight you. So the character definitely has a unique look and movement from what I've seen before, but also this is the second Granblue versus Fantasy versus Rising video I'm making, so don't really have too much experience with Granblue. So maybe when I see more characters, this character will look more normal and it won't be looking so like weird and jarring to me. But this is not the only thing that we are going to talk about today. I'll go ahead and cut to going to the website for Granblue to talk about some other stuff. All right, we're back, and since, like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable in the series, what I wanted to do was just go onto their website for the game and just look at some of the stuff. So because maybe over here they can give me some more stuff to be excited about, because like I said, I'm not knowledgeable on this series like how I am with Dragon Ball or Naruto. You know, this is more like a multi-blood for me, where I know Granblue's been around for a minute, but I never played any of the other ones, so this is gonna be my first one if I get the game. So like just like a little bit of like a sneak peek, but also like giving you some more info about the game. So it's a 2D game based on the hit mobile RPG from Side Games. Okay, so Side Game are the people that make this game. I didn't know the developers who were making it, so that is their YouTube channel. Okay, so I know them, subscribe to that and look for more updates and stuff on that set out to expand the boundaries of the genre. Since 2020, events and tournaments have been held worldwide. Love and support of the fan base, and Granblue Fantasy versus revamped with all new features has arrived. Okay. Ultimate skills, Take each character's skill to the next level. Granblue versus experience has been elevated not only visually but with the deeper battle mechanics to outplay and outsmart your foes like never before. They got dash attacks, quick attacks that can be formed while dashing, close the gap to keep the pressure on different variations using light, medium, and heavies. Okay, so it's kind of like Dragon Ball in the sense that they have different dash attacks with different inputs, but also properties. Some are light, some are medium, some are heavy. Some characters have dash attacks that can be chained into combos or used to catch blocking foes off guard. Okay, triple attack. And these are all the new actions, so obviously they have 3 new ones coming, but these are just the 3 that they showed. Just like the auto combo system, triple attack can be performed by pressing an attack button 3 times in a row. The third hit, however, can be changed to an overhead or low attack depending on your input. Use them to open up a defensive foe and keep your pressure on. Okay, because I was wondering, when they were like it's similar or just like an auto combo system, I'm like, what's the difference? What changes it? It's like an auto combo, except you have the ability to it be built in high and low. So it's a built-in 50-50 just into the triple attack. It's a high or low. Okay, that's interesting, because it's not like in like fighters or something where some routes just don't have high and low options. Some routes might only be able to go high. Some auto combos might only go low by default. Like for like Lapco 21, for example, she has the ability in her combos in fighters to at any point do that overhead kick that drops down low to hit you low, or she has the ability to switch it up and hit you with a command grab. It's built in mix that your opponent has to think about anytime you put him in the block string. Same thing here, where the triple attack, you can go high or you can go low. And so your opponent can never just see you pressing 2 buttons and be like, okay, this is similar to the auto combo. They can't just go, okay, I'll just block high to block high, or to block low if your character's a low hitting character. It's like, no, you always gotta be in anticipation of a high or a low, so you can't just be falling asleep at the wheel, which is fairly good. New story and characters. In addition to the original cast of 24, even more playable characters will be joining the roster. Experience in the bridge version of the story. Not probably, if I get the game, probably not playing the story. You never play story in like fighting games unless like you actually care about the franchise, like Mortal Kombat or something. But interesting. So 24 playable characters at launch. Okay, not a bad side roster. Oh shit, the online lobby has undergone a complete overhaul and enjoyed the various mini games between matches, including Granblue's Legends, which is that thing that I saw in the other YouTube trailer or YouTube video that I didn't click on, and an all new party mode. One thing I will say is that if you're gonna do it, because we all know, I think this is being developed by Arc System. Hold on, I saw Arc System names like literally for a split second there. Yeah, Arc System works. We all know how Arc System works with their lobby systems, and they got this like chibi looking character running around in a lobby system, which I can say I don't like it at times. Like in fighters, it's okay, but when you've gone to stuff like DNF Duel, where they have no lobby system, unless you go like party matches, because if you're going into ranked on DNF Duel, then you just straight up just sit on a screen, and then you can either go into training, or you can just sit there on that screen and wait. So to actually have a lobby system when you have the potential to do other stuff while waiting if the matchmaking is taking long, that's good. But at the same time, just make the matchmaking not shit, and you gonna need it. So like, I get it, it's something to do, but it's at the same time, it's like it's not necessary. Yeah, the option for it to be there is good, but just make the online good so it's not a priority to have other stuff to do, you know? And then finally, robot netcode and crossplay is confirmed for this, which I did not know if that was going to be a thing in the initial trailer. So to see it here, to be like, for sure, this is getting rolled back at launch. An Arc System Works game getting rolled back at launch, big thing, and crossplay, which means that we're gonna be able to play this because this is only on PS4, PS5, and on Steam. If I get this, I'm getting it on Steam more than likely. But it's just nice to know, okay, if you do decide to get this, you're on console, you can play with PC people. And if you get it on PC, you can play with console people. So it's not going to be limiting, you know, the player base in any way. And then down here, like I said, it goes on PS4, PS5, Steam. It's a fighting game. It's a fighting party game. 1 to 2 local multiplayer, obviously online is supported. It's coming in 2023. We don't know when, and if you didn't know, it was made by Arc Systems, like I just said. So just a little bit of a, I guess, update for the people that are like me and don't know the crazy most about this game. So now watching this video, you at least know a little bit more. You learn some mechanics, and overall, I learned some brand new stuff. Like how I said, there was 24 characters going to be on this base roster. Didn't know that. Didn't know how the lobby system was going to work because they didn't really show it like that. I don't remember if they said it was rollback or crossplay. So that's something that if they didn't show in those first two trailers, like the first one I reacted to and this one just now, well, you found out right here this rollback and crossplay. And they're gonna have stuff in the lobby to do besides just sit there. New story and characters. They show you right here some new mechanics that are gonna be in the game. So overall, looking at this page is definitely not a thing that you should skip over. If like I said, that's only if these things weren't talked about in the first trailer. It's been a month ago, so flat out, if you forgot, this is a good way to remind you and potentially tell you some new stuff that wasn't in that first video. But alright, let me know how y'all feel about Granblue Fantasy versus Rising down below. Looks interesting. If you, for whatever reason, are looking to get the older Granblue, the one that came out before this one, the last Granblue, right now I checked on Steam, it was like 20 bucks. I haven't looked to see like how many people are playing it online at this current moment, but I've heard Granblue games have a decent player base to where they're probably still got some people playing on it online. Like I said, don't take that 100%. I might be a little wrong on that, but as far as I know, I haven't heard like Granblue like Fantasy Versus just is like dead and nobody plays it. So you can go ahead and look at all that stuff. If you want me to check that out, like in a video, I will. Or if you want me to like maybe leave it in a pinned comment, I will. Just be like, hey, how many people playing online? I can go on Steam charts like I did in my last video and go, this is how many people are playing it online right now, so you know for future reference buying the game there will be or will not be a player base to play with. Because like I said, doing that with DNF Duel will definitely discourage some people from playing that game because of how little people play it. But alright, I'll see you next time. Peace.